Quick little thing before we start. There was so much support on the last video I made, even though I put exactly 0 effort into it, and I was sick. I literally threw up between recording, and I'm so grateful. Thank you so much, and I put so much more effort into this video, don't worry, but I'm so thankful. Thank you so much. Oh my god. Stolas never actually cheated on Stella, and I'm not saying what he did was right, but I wouldn't call it cheating. Let me explain. If you watch my last video, you would know that I'm sick, have a lot of work to do with school and such, so I didn't put much effort into it, and I completely forgot to put in this this clip of me explaining why what Stolas did wasn't actually cheating, so now I kind of feel like I have to make a video about it because, well, it's kind of a big factor. Their situation is unique, but something that I've seen a lot. In fact, my parents are going through this right now as we speak. And obviously, I'm not going to get into my personal life, but my mother has a therapist, and her therapist agrees with me and the whole family, so this is also from a psychological point of view, but I'm obviously not a licensed psychiatrist as much as I would love to be. We're not there yet. But I have consulted a therapist on this for completely different reasons. It just happens to also apply to this situation. But again, take everything I say with a grain of salt. Take everything you hear on YouTube with a massive grain of salt. Stolas and Stella's relationship is unique. They never wanted to be together. They were an arranged marriage. And as much as a fairy tale-like ending as that would seem, it very obviously is not a good thing to be in. Of course, there's some people that like that and end up having a good relationship, yes. But as it is in some cultures, yes, that's normal and that's fine. But they specifically did not want to do it. It was very clear from the beginning when Stolas was like, God, I think he was 12? How old was he in that video? I don't know. He was young. And this is normal in some cultures, and that's perfectly fine. I'm perfectly fine with that. I'm just saying that the situation that they're in right now, it's very clear that they did not want to be into it. They didn't like each other. They never liked each other. They were set up from a really young age, and that's a very important and unique factor. But their situation, what they're going through, isn't as unique as you would think it is. Stolas and Stella may have tried to have a relationship, and we simply haven't seen enough of Stella or the beginning of their relationship in general to judge whether or not she actually tried, or if Stolas saying that he tried was actually true. I think he did at some point try, especially for their daughter. Again, we don't know much about Stella, so I can't really speak on her, but from Stolas' point of view, he seemed to have at least tried to have a good relationship, whether he just wanted to pretend it was good, or if he wanted to do so for his daughter. But Stolas and Stella never had a relationship in the first place. Again, Stolas tried, but we don't know how long that period of him actually trying lasted, and we don't know if Stella tried either. But it's sort of confirmed that he did try. But again, I don't really see Stolas as a reliable narrator. Oh my god. We don't know if he actually was trying because we've never seen this on screen, and I doubt we ever will because it seems that Stolas is just constantly being used as the victim when, honestly, no, he's not. To some extent he is, but no. Not as much as the creators want us to think. By creators, I mean writers, I guess. I don't know. I don't know who's making these decisions. It should be me. But either way, we haven't seen that part of their relationship, so let's skip to now. Now, they don't have a relationship. Stella obviously doesn't want to have one. She's throwing a still not divorced party, which as a kid, I actually also threw about my parents. Which is kind of funny and also kind of sad. Anyways, they got divorced, guys. How do we feel? Like, yeah, let's go! But for Stolas to quote-unquote cheat on Stella, it's not the best thing to do. But from our point of view, there very clearly wasn't anything to cheat on because they didn't have a relationship in the first place. Yes, they were legally married, but Stella herself very obviously did not want that. She was just being extra mean about it. And no, we don't know whether or not she actually cheated on him. We don't know. We simply don't know a lot about Stella, and I would love to. I love her so much, and I was so mad when they made her bad from the start. When we saw her as a kid who just looked a little not very nice, and it's just, I wish so bad that she became a bad person not like a bad person, but the over-exaggerating, trying to kill Stolas, I wish that started after he cheated. I feel like that would have made her such a more complex character, and just, I would have really loved that, and I'm just really mad that they didn't do that, but that's not what this video about. That's not what this video about. Unfortunately, we're talking about Canon, and this is Canon, and I don't like that very much. Either way, I'm obviously saying her reaction is in no way justified. She can be pissed, she can be mad, but I don't think killing anyone for any reason is justified for really any reason. I mean, no, we're not getting into that. And again, I'm not saying what Stolas did was right. They really should have talked about things, but clearly he was not in a situation where he could. But either way, I don't think he cheated on her, because cheating implies that he did something, like, something that would hurt her feelings, sort of like, what is the definition of cheating? It's betraying someone in a way. He didn't betray her. She didn't like him. He didn't like her. There was nothing to betray. There was nothing to cheat on. They never liked each other. They were never in love. And maybe at some point they were. I can't speak on that, but from what we've been given, I don't think they were in love. I don't think they ever were. To say they didn't try would be wrong. I'm sure they both tried at some point. But again, unreliable narrator Stolas, we love him for that, except I don't like Stolas at all. But if you can't tell, yeah, I didn't script this. I just hit record on CapCut and then started talking. And I don't have a microphone. I'm still obviously sick. I have homework that is staring at me right now. Jesus Christ, I should not have signed up for AP classes. I hate this so much.